Is it exclusively leaning towards the BDSM realm?
We've always had, I don't know if we're going to call it BDSM, but we do have a lot of some BDSM products
Okay.
um, in, in our line,
Okay.
but we don't want it. We don't like to promote it that in that way.
Okay.
We really want to promote more products for couples,
Okay.
products for keeping couples connected.
Okay.
That is really what we aim for.
In the yeah, and you know, it's a different marketplace. I've talked to a lot of your colleagues in the industry today, and it comes up on our Great Northern Sexcast all the time that the trend is definitely towards couples investigating all of this together.
Right, right, and it is, especially that's one of the things that we are happy about, that the whole Fifty Shades of Grey books kind of made it more mainstream. So now people are, like I said, being more open-minded, more willing to try, and they're not just staying away from these boutiques. And then also stores are doing their job too, where they're remodeling their stores, making them more women friendly, making and more inviting. So more women, more couples are coming in the stores just because, again, going back to the Fifty Shades of Grey, it opened up a lot of doors. Again, people are feeling more comfortable. They're willing to try, and it's very exciting to see.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Sylvia. How long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry for 6 years.
Okay, how did you get involved?
I started as a receptionist
Okay.
at Sport Sheets, and then I just moved my way up,
Okay.
and I
Wow.
love it. I've been with Sport Sheets, 6 years, and I love working there. It's a very great environment. I love what we do, and again, I love the fact that we really promote um, um, bondage in a way to keeping couples connected.
Okay. Well, it certainly was if you're bonded, right?
Right,
So let me
right.
just ask, what is your exact title?
I am a sales director.
Okay. How large of an area do you cover?
I cover the West Coast and I cover Europe.
Europe and the West Coast.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So, what is it like? We are having some serious laughter coming from the other side. It's always a good time around the Great Northern Sexcast, and today is absolutely no shortage of that. What's it like traveling with your equipment that you show into Europe?
I know it is really exciting. I've been doing it a little bit more now. 2 years ago, I was doing much less, 20 to 30% travel. Now I'm doing 60%. So it's definitely increasing. I love it. I love the experience. I love working with all the rest of the vendors. They're very awesome. I mean, owners of the stores are very wonderful. They I love that they want to promote education, and that's the reason why they invite us to educate the staff and have them well educated, and and then the retailers passing that message to the consumer, because
Yeah.
education is key. It's key to this
What
industry.
I agree, and that's definitely a large premise of why Colleen and the Fantasy Gifts company wanted to do this podcast. They want to we talk about sex in the news, we talk about all sorts of different things, and we have a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, the mission is to make sure that everybody learns something and maybe finds something out, that helps enrich their lives, really.
Right, right.
And
And yeah, and that's the reason why we always support the owners of this Colleen, and we will love to support them. And we want to educate, because there's always something behind just a simple paddle. It's not just a paddle.
it's
There's an education behind it,
Yep.
and the purpose, and why should you pick it up? Why should you buy it? It's not just, we don't want the consumer to just look at it as a paddle. We want them to look beyond the physical look of it.
Okay. And so one last question I have, geographically speaking, and either U.S. or abroad, would you say what are certain hotspots for certain types of products in off the top of your head?
Um, I, for in my experience, again and again, I would say that with the whole 50 Shades of Grey, of course, it was more the paddles, the whips, cuffs, um, across the board, internationally, in Europe and here in the U.S. Um, Again, our top seller has always been the Under the Bed,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what region we are, no matter if it's overseas, if it's here in the U.S., but the Under the Bed is the number one seller.
Awesome. So Sylvia with Sports Sheets, thank you so much today for coming in and joining us and sharing a little bit about what your company does.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Well, our next interview doesn't represent a single company or manufacturer. He is our rep from East Coast News, which is our distributor and our person who does our partner website. I know I talk about that a lot because I just love them. And yes, I'm a crazy person with 2 websites, not 1. And Justin helps coordinate all of these seminars. He comes into town when we have special events. He's going to be in, it was in for Pride, he was in for our birthday party. He is a whiz at the spinning wheel of gifts. We absolutely love when Justin comes into town, and I'm sure you're going to love talking to him too. Now, I know that I say partner website a lot, and I'm going to explain that a little bit. There are thousands and thousands of items. We absolutely positively cannot carry them all. Even if we won the lottery, which I also mention a lot, we couldn't carry them all. So our partner website carries everything that East Coast News does, and we drop ship from them. So let's say that we carry 3 items or 3 flavors from the Wicked Lube line. They're going to have all of them. Or let's say that we carry 2 items from one line from California Exotic in this particular vibrator line. We'll carry the other 3, and we'll carry all the colors. So it's just a way of getting exactly what you want to you. I know, that's what I love about it. And it helps Tara out too, because we can
because we can't buy everything. We don't have enough room in our stores. But East Coast News is a major distributor. They have 3 warehouses in the country, one in California, one in Florida, and one in New Jersey. And they have done a lot for us with these events. They, like Colleen said, Justin and Brian, who is my sales rep there, will organize these employee trainings for us so that they can learn a lot more about all of the products that we're buying through East Coast News.
Okay, so now we're going to hear from Justin.
So sitting here at the Fantasy Gift employee event with Justin, and you're kind of the Mac Daddy. You put this whole thing together.
I do, yes.
What's the reasoning behind you putting on this great day?
What we feel at East Coast News is that when we educate our customers and we educate the staff in the store level, they're able to give better support to the customers and help the customers make their selection in the stores.
you got a fan base over
I
there
do.
in the background. It's funny on the Great Northern Sexcast, Justin. Every week, we different people that work at the company and in the stores and whatnot will come in and just be part of the mix and everything else. And this whole show really is about that very thing. So, do you find that Fantasy Gifts? I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit. Do you believe that they do a good job at getting their people really involved with the products?
They do. We do these trainings twice a year where they close down the store, they bring all their employees in, and we really bring in 8 to 10 of the industry's best manufacturers to educate, train, give selling features and benefits to all the products so that when they're in the store helping customers, they have all the knowledge and information they need.
This is a different industry. It's not like, hi, here's this widget and here's how it works. Because you're dealing with so many other issues when people come into a store like Fantasy Gifts, what they want, what they need, and these people have to understand how to talk to them.
Correct. It's not like you can just go in a store and there's 7 different items and everybody knows what they are. It's very personal. It's a very personal way of shopping, and if the store employees know how to sell stuff and they know what to recommend, it's a better experience for everybody involved, and it makes the customers a lot more relaxed when they're shopping in the store as well too.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, pretty much everybody's in business to sell things of some sort, or products or services. But this is so personal that it's a whole different game.
It is. It's hard when you are talking about something you're putting in your body or you're using to enhance your sexual wellness or relationships. It's a touchy subject, and to have a store employee have the knowledge and the verbiage to talk to a customer really makes the customer feel much more at ease and comfortable about going home with something that they're going to know is going to be good for them.
And I know you're a busy guy, you're running this whole show today, but I just wanted to ask you, what have you noticed in the last few years industry-wise changes just from your vantage point?
We've noticed a lot more customer knowledge, a lot more manufacturers focusing on getting their message out there to the end consumer, whether that's through social media, in-store advertising. And we've noticed a lot of stores really scaling back on the amount of products they offer so that they can focus better on customer service and knowledge of those products so that they can better help the customer at the store level as well too.
Absolutely. So how many different manufacturers are speaking today?
I believe there's 8 total.
Okay, yeah, so it's a big day for Fantasy Gifts, and Justin, thank you so much for putting it together. I just was amazed when I walked in that room and walked around at just the sheer number of things that are out there to look at and learn.
Yes, there's a lot of products out there. Just at East Coast News, at our distribution center, we have about 25,000 products in our warehouse. So there's a lot of adult-oriented products. So for the staff to be able to know about what they're selling in their store makes a big difference to Fantasy Gifts and to the customers of Fantasy Gifts as well.
Yeah, and I mean, even for the person that, we talk a lot about people coming in with different various issues, maybe men with prostate issues, women that have gone through some cancer treatment or stuff like that. And they directly attribute their ability to be able to find something, so that they can have fun too, to days like today.
Yes, it's perfect for that.
Absolutely. Well, Justin, thank you so much for stopping by and putting this all together.
Thank you.